Hey everybody, Jeff, Lucky Vines Vineyard and Winery in Dublin, Texas. I hope you're all doing well today. And I'm bringing you a video today that's going to show one of the downsides of trying to grow grapes in Texas. And of course, we're always susceptible to late freeze situations here. We had already budded out, and we've even got embryonic clusters of fruit on the vines. And Saturday night into Sunday morning this past week, the forecast called for maybe low 30s, 33. And I noticed when I got out of bed on Sunday morning that the temperatures were actually hitting 29, 28. And so we, of course, rushed out there early and checked out the vines, and lo and behold, we did have some at least vine damage, if not fruit damage. And so I'm going to bring you a couple of videos that's going to show what we looked at as we were looking through. And then it's now Wednesday, so it's several days later, and there's a few pictures that we took just today that show some vine damage that's happening out there. So, it's a bummer, but it's the life of a vineyard farmer in Texas in springtime. So enjoy. All right, March 20, 2023. Weather got down to freezing last night. We had, yeah. I don't know if you can see this, but it's kind of wilted. I think the fruit bud inside that is gonna be fine though. Little tiny bit of wilt on the outside only. Here's some with fruit buds. Some more down here. There we go. Look at that. Honestly, the leaf is gotten, but I believe that little fruit bud is still good. So it's very, very spotty, but there are a few spots where we're going to take some freeze damage. So there's another. All in all, I think we dodged a major bullet. I think we're good. I think it hit down to close to 29 or 30, and fortunately we're a little bit elevated on a hill here. It drops down. Now the Syrah down there in the bottom of that hill where it approaches the road is where the coldest air would sink down to, and that would be a very dangerous zone down there. So I'm gonna go check it out next. Okay, I'm down on the Syrah now, and we definitely took a beating down here. These little buds that were right down here close to the road are in the bottom of the hill. So cold air settled here, and fortunately the Syrah was not as far budded out as the Tempranillo just above us, but that looks like it's okay. So as long as it was like just starting to bud out, I think that bud will survive. But some of the other ones that are more budded out already, I think we're going to be suffering some more devastation down this area. Like that right there, that's probably a dead bud. It's all crinkled up, already turning brown. So we'll just have to wait and see, but I'm not feeling very good about the Syrah. That bud was green before the freeze, and now it's brown. But a lot of them hadn't quite poked their head all the way out yet, so I think they will probably still survive. I just don't know. It's just gonna be a waiting game at this point. Okay, so those videos were shot 3 days ago on the 19th of March here in 2023. But I'm going to go back 5 years to the last big freeze scare that we had and show you the difference in a wet freeze and a dry freeze. This past freeze that we had a few days ago actually was a dry freeze, and we suffered a lot more damage than we did in 2018 in April. On April the 7th is when these next videos were shot of 2018, and that was right at 5 years ago. And you're going to see what happened with a wet freeze.
Well, this isn't good. There's actually ice on all the vines and ice on the little cluster buds, so I don't know if it's enough ice to actually kill these small buds or not, but there's definitely ice layer on the entire leaves of all these vines. This is Montepulciano. I'm going to go down and check out the Syrah now. Syrah now has, if anything, a little bit more ice on these stems. So this is the lowest portion, and those little buds are pretty much frozen solid. So I don't know if they're gonna make it. They're kind of falling off with the ice as I'm pulling it off. I pretty much think we've lost this crop for the year. All of these are frozen ice. Well, I guess we'll find out when they thaw today or tomorrow what they start looking like.
Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode on the Lucky Life. If you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel. You know, it's always a challenge. There seems to be always new challenges. There's also a lot of reward and a lot of upside to this business that we're in here with Texas grown grapes and the winery and now the brewery. And you know, my goal is to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to just an inside look at this whole industry and this life that we're creating for ourselves. So we'll be bringing more content as we go along. It's always going to be something different. We'll kind of show different aspects of the business. We'll show you some production. We'll show you more pictures of the grapes as they come along, and you know, just projects and fun things that we do on the farm. So we'll see you next time. Till then, have a great day. Bye.